women used to dye their hair just like we do?
Who's we?
Take that banana out of my face, will you? 2-piece Schiaparelli suits, $5.98. You cannot tell the model from the copy.
The hell you can't.
They're postponing that Lord Byron play because they can't find a leading man. What are they looking for? He's got to be young and handsome.
There are no handsome men on the stage anymore.
There's a shortage off stage too.
Looks don't count anymore. It's good old sex appeal.
But would you rather have a handsome man without sex appeal or a homely man with it?
I'd rather go with the handsome one.
Sure, and stay in with the other one.
I think you girls are simply disgusting. Men. It's degrading just to listen to you.
Isn't it though?
Say, Terry. Where's Terry?
She's still asleep. The only chance she gets, Sundays.
I see that old beau of hers is coming back.
Who's that?
Keith Burgess. He used to hang around here all the time.
Really? What's he like? He's one of those fellas that started out in a soapbox and ended up in a swimming pool.
Terry was crazy about him, all right?
Yeah.
If you ask me, I think she still is.
Really? What makes you think that?
Somebody mentioned his name the other day. You ought to have seen her face.
She's forgotten he ever lived, that left-wing Romeo.
Well, I should think she might. David Kingsley, the offing. No, I call him attractive.
Kingsley isn't her type. Anyways, he's just interested in her career.
Well, if it's just her career, then they eat an awful lot of dinners together.
If it's art he's got in his mind, then why doesn't he get her a job? Not much of a career standing behind a sales counter.
Yes, I think it's perfectly awful the way Terry has to get up at 7:30 every morning. That miserable job of hers.
No worse than what I've got ahead of me.
Well, anyway, you'll be acting.
Acting! A number 3 company of a horse on you running up and down the West Coast. God, came to New York to get away from Seattle and they keep shipping me back there.
You'll be making some money. Look at Sam and me. We can't even make enough to get married. I declare I'm so bored of living in sin.
Well, really.
Oh, shut up.
Speaking of Seattle, Miss Valplaine, would you be kind enough to take that load of lumber off my neck? After all, you put it there.
It isn't my fault if he fell for you.
Oh, is lumber in town again?
No, but I've had a warning.
Well, I'm not going to waste my whole Sunday. What time is Jean coming? Stick around. What have you got to lose? My time's just as valuable as Jean's is. Sure, you're in big demand. Sit down. Well, if Jean wants to see me, I'm upstairs. This conversation isn't very uplifting.
She should be teaching school, that girl.
Is Jean Maitland as pretty off the screen as she is on? I've never seen her.
Neither have I.
Oh, she's much better looking off. They made her up like all the rest of them on the screen.
I hope she will soon be here. I must be at the Wintergarten at 1 o'clock.
On Sunday?
On Sunday.
Yeah, we know. Kolinsky.
Hey, Olga!
What is it?
What's that you're playing?
Hillbilly Sam.
What?
Ah, come in here if you want to talk. Yes, stop stuffing yourself and come in here. Hey, Louise!
All right. I was having some pancakes.
Listen, you gotta cut out those farmhand breakfasts now that you're back in New York.
Imagine getting the Times the day it's printed instead of 3 days later.
You mean you're not lonesome for good old Appleton?
I haven't been this happy in years.
Everything pink, eh?
Oh, say, Irene Fitzroy has been engaged to the Society Girl part in River House. She'll be good in it.
Is that exciting?
I could have played that Fitzroy part. I don't know why I couldn't be a society girl.
You're always the type.
A real actress can play anything. I may play the French adventuress in Love and War.
Really?
No kidding.
You mean they offered it to you?
Well, not exactly, but I'm writing a letter.
Letters.
You and your letters.
You all know Miss Marcotte don't allow you girls to go lying around downstairs in your pajamas.
Oh, don't give it another thought, Maddie. We'll take them right off.
Besides, look at this room here. Banana skins, newspapers, and toast. I figure with Miss Jean coming, you'll be getting all slicked up. Big moving picture star.
Are you still writing that letter about yourself? Look, how many X's are there in sexy? Oh, why don't you give up anyhow?
Yeah, why don't you take up ballet dancing or something?
Well, don't you say that to me. I'm never going to give up. Why, I'm as good as... Leave me alone.
They were just kidding. Can't you take a joke?
Oh, my public.
Hello, hi.
Well, Terry, the beautiful shop girl.
Thought you never get up.
I wouldn't if it weren't for Jean's coming. Oh, hey, Maddie.
Yes, sir.
Drawing in the dark. Oh, isn't Sunday heavenly? Woke up at 7:30 this morning, said, nope, I don't have to, and went right back to sleep. Not all day long, do I have to say. This blouse is a copy of a little import we are selling for $3.95. I'm sure you would look simply terrible in it.
I'm gonna come down there someday and have you wait on me.
If you do, I'll have you pinched for shoplifting.
Honest, Terry, I don't see how you tolerate that job of yours, mooching down there at 9 o'clock in the morning, slaving till 6 and after.
It isn't so terrible if you keep on thinking that that wonderful part's gonna come along. I keep on making the rounds.
But when do you have time for it?
Lunch hour.
Then when do you eat lunch?
Sundays.
Just goes to show how cuckoo the stage is. You can have rings around all of us. Well, I guess I'll go up and put the face together. I look like an old popover.
Me too. Don't good while we're gone.
Say, Terry, what do you think you're gonna do today after Jean goes?
I don't know. Who's doing what? Oh, Kendall, you're going social for the day,
Yes, I'm going out to Piping Rock.
Piping Rock. Isn't that where your ancestors landed?
Thereabouts.
Mine landed in Little Rock.
Say, Terry, the paper says Keith Burgess gets back in the play today. Did you know that?
Yes, I know. Why do they call California the coast instead of New York?
I wonder if that sunshine mellowed him out any.
Girls, here's Jean sitting up there. Blonde Hollywood screen star lacks in Newark Airport.
That's a darling costume.
I don't like her hat.
Lovely Jean Maitland, popular screen actress, arrives for rehearsals of Broadway stage play.
That belle certainly is shot with luck.
That's what she is.
First she goes out and knocks some golden pictures, and now she's getting starred on Broadway.
She isn't even a good actress.
Here's your coffee, Miss Terry.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
What's she gonna do? Put pictures and stay on the stage?
No, the picture company puts on the play. It's like a personal appearance.
Girl, she's here!
Look at her! Oh, what did you do, George? There she is! She's getting out! Marvelous! That's what she is! Yes! Yes, me too! Oh, my goodness! You're gonna pay for something here! Oh, she got dressed up!
Not me. She's seen me worse than this.
Oh, look at us. We're acting like a lot of schoolgirls. We'll be asking for her autograph next.
Jean, look home! Are you glad to be back? You haven't changed a bit! Hello, girls! Kendall, Madeline, Olga, how's the music? Hello, Judy. Oh, this is where the whole trip, Jean, darling, Derry. Well, my little Jean. Hello, Mrs. Orcutt. Maddie, Frank, well, let me catch my breath and have a look at all of you.
It's the same old bunch.
No, there are two new ones. Ellen Penwick and Tony Gillette. Miss Jean Maitland. Hello.
Ta-da! Hello, girls. I hope you don't think I'm crazy, all excited like this. Oh, no. We think you're darling. Hello, Jean. Oh, hello, Anne. I was just going to ask for you.
Mom, you look Hollywood.
Do you think it goes with my coloring?
Well, let me try it. Oh, boys. I'm so sorry, girls. This is Mr. Larry Westcott, our New York publicity man. And a wonder. And this is Billy. I'm afraid I never caught your last name.
Just Billy. Just want to snap a few pictures. Do you mind?
Oh, not at all.
Human interest stuff.
You mean with us? Of course. Oh, I've got to go and fix so do I. Terry.
Jean, are you thrilled at doing a play? When do rehearsals start?
On Wednesday.
I got a pretty strong light here. Alright if I plug in?
Yes, sir. I'll show you. Pardon me, Miss Maitland. You're going to ask about our taking some shots upstairs?
Oh, yes. Do you mind, Mrs. Orcutt? They want to take some stills of me up in my old room.
Of course not.
You know, humble beginnings in the Footlights Club. They love it.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Wait a minute. I got my Sunday wash hanging up there. You can't photograph that.
Great. Just what we want.
All right, but I never thought my underwear would make Screenland.
So, you're a big actress now, A.G. You're going to be starting play?
Oh, isn't it silly? I didn't really want them to star me in it. I'm scared stiff.
She'll be great. Look, Miss Maitland, we haven't got a lot of time. Mr. Kingsley's picking you up here at 12:45, and then you're meeting Mr. Pritzl.
Who?
Mr. Gretzel.
What's a Pritzl?
He's the big boss. Adolf Gretzel.
President of the company?
Of course, Adolf Pritzl. We're ready.
Okay, is everybody here now?
Oh, no, there's more yet. Girls, hurry!
Terry, darling, when am I going to see you? I've got loads to tell you, and I want to hear all about you. Let's see. Rehearsals start on Wednesday. How about lunch tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, Miss Maitland. You're lunching with the press.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm going to that opening tomorrow night with David Kingsley. How about tea?
Not tea. You have the magazine people, and you have photographs all day Tuesday.
But I want to see her. Well, how about Wednesday? I'll get away from rehearsal and we'll have lunch. 1 o'clock?
You won't believe it, but my lunch hour is 11:30 to 12:30.
11:30? What do you mean? Are we late? I hope we didn't keep you waiting.
All right, Miss Maitland.
Fine. Now, before we start, I've got a teensy-weensy surprise from... Surprise! Billy, will you bring it in? We're running! It's for all of you. Dear Mrs. Orcutt and the whole Dear Footlights Club.
Papa Gretzel.
All right, girls, ready? It's Jean! Lovely! Darling!
Lovely, Jean, lovely. Now, if we can only find a fitting place to hang it.
Well, let's see. Now, if all of you can just gather on the picture.
Okay, ready in a second.
Now then, Miss Maitland, you there, right behind the portrait, and you, yes, right there behind Miss Maitland, and all of you gathered here making a little circle.
Sure.
And everybody has to look at Miss Maitland. So you two girly, we want a nice little informal group. No, everybody has to crouch down. Everybody down, you two, sister. No, everybody has to look at Miss Maitland.
Wait, Frank and Maddie have to be in it. Come on, Frank and Maddie.
Sure, wouldn't be a picture without him. We want the whole Twilight Club. Now then, have we got everybody?
No, where's Bernice?
Bernice isn't here. Here I am.
Hey! That's my new dress.
Well, I had to be right, didn't I?
Come on, girls, right here.
Oh,
No, look at Miss Maitland. Everybody has to look at Miss Maitland. And remember, this will all be in the papers tomorrow. Okay, Billy?
Okay.
No, everybody has to look at Miss Maitland. Right. Now then, for the shots upstairs, Miss Maitland.
Want to come along, girls? I haven't heard a bit of club news. What's going on with you girls? What's happened? Who's got jobs? I have. And Kendall and Judy and, who else? I'm understudy in Roman Candle.
you heard about Linda, I suppose, getting all smashed up.
Oh, wasn't it ghastly?
And Kay's taking poison. I suppose you know about that.
Oh, I almost died.
That was awfully exciting. Pictures in the paper and everything.
Y'all using this upstairs too, ain't you?
You're not going to be in the other pictures?
No. If I'm gonna work as an extra, I want my $5 a day.
I do hope I left my room looking sorted enough.
Say, what about this play they've got her doing? Do you think it's really something?
Oh, it is. David Kingsley told me about it. He says it's a really fine and moving play.
Then why does he have her do it?
He couldn't help it. They got it into their heads out there on the coast. It was Pritzl's idea. Why do they care about the stage? They think that theater is just something to advertise pictures with.
Well, if it's as good as all that, she'll kill it. Doesn't make sense.
Now, Judy, haven't you learned not to say the
Where's Terry Randall? Oh, there you are.
Oh, why, hello, Keith.
Well, if it isn't the fatted calf.
God, a year hasn't made any difference in this dump. What's the matter with you? Then you've got no color.
Well, I haven't been having all those hamburgers at Smitty's since you left.
That reminds me, I haven't had any breakfast. I hope this is ripe. Hey, what's your name out there? Bring me a cup of coffee! God, give me your handkerchief, Terry.
You've got one.
That's silk.
Well, Keith, tell us about yourself. Are you back from Hollywood for good?
What do you mean? I'm going back in 3 days. I've got a plan to put the whole studio on a Commonwealth basis with the electricians, right on a footing with the executives. But they won't have it.
Who won't have it? The executives?
The electricians.
Well, anyhow, you're looking wonderful, all healthy and sunburnt, and I've never seen such beautiful trousers.
You're looking terrible.
Thank you.
What's this chromo doing here?
It's a little present from Cinderella.
Those autograph hounds out there waiting for her?
No, they want another glimpse of you.
Did it ever occur to you that I didn't come here to see you?
You mean there's no hope for me at all? Well, Keith, give me an account of yourself. You've been gone a year. I hardly know what's happened to you.
Why? I wrote you, didn't I?
Oh, yes, a postcard from Palm Springs showing the cactus by moonlight, and a telegram of congratulations for my opening in February, which arrived 2 days after we closed.
I got mixed up.
Tell me, Keith, what do you mean you're only here 3 days? Your year's up, isn't it?
Yeah, but they made me sign for another year.
But Keith, your plays! You are writing another play.
Yes, sure. I haven't written it yet, but I will this year.
I see. I saw that picture you wrote. What was the name of it?
Loads of love.
Oh, did you see that? How'd you like it?
Very amusing. Of course, Keith, the masses got a little crowded out.
Masses? It played to 80 million people. That's masses, isn't it?
Yes, I guess I didn't get the idea.
Now, listen, sweet. You know why I'm here, don't you?
No, I don't, Keith.
Well, you can't go stumbling around like this forever. You're not working, are you?
Yes.
You are? What in?
The blouse department of RH Macy & Co.
What? You're kidding.
I have to live, Keith.
Good God. Listen, darling, you spent years on Broadway and finished up at Macy's, and look at Jean. 2 years in Hollywood and she's a star.
They speed up everything in Hollywood. In 2 years, you're a star. In 4, you're forgotten. And in 6, you're back in Sweden.
Not anymore. That's the reasoning that's kept you where you are. From now on, I'm going to take charge of you. You're going to be... There's always somebody coming into this place. It's like Grand Central Station.
Good morning, Maddie.
Morning, Mr. Kingsley.
Hello, Terry. Well, hello there.
Hello.
David, how nice to see you.
See, I missed the ceremony.
They're still shooting up on stage 6.
No, thanks. I am the official escort, but there are limits. How are you, Burgess? I heard you were coming back.
How are you?
So, you served your year, hmm? Well, you're an exception. You had the courage to quit when you said you would. Another year out there, and you've gone the way they all do. Never been in a fine play again.
Keith's going back to Hollywood for 1 more year.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
It always amuses me to hear a fellow like you, who makes his living out of pictures, turn on Hollywood and attack it. If you don't like the pictures, why do you work in them?
Well, we can't always do what we want, Keith. After all, you're working in Hollywood, and I'm selling blouses, and David Kingsley is...
No, Terry, he's right. I should have taught that way, and I don't very often. But I'm a little worked up this morning. I reread Jean's play last night, and I realized more than ever what a beautiful play it is. That's what's got me a little low. When they come to the theater, when the picture people come to the theater to take a really fine play and put a girl like Jean in it, when they use this play for camera fodder, that's more than I can stand. The theater means too much to me.
All right, it's a fine play. And you notice that it's Hollywood that's doing it.
Oh, Keith, let's not get into an
It
argument.
just shows how much you know about Hollywood. You're 5 years behind the times. They're crazy about fine things. Dickens and Shakespeare, they've got a whole staff digging them up.
All right, let's talk about something
If you go
else.
to dinner in Hollywood, what's the conversation? Books and art and politics. They never even mention pictures.
I suppose they put that on the dinner invitation instead of RSVP. It says, don't mention pictures.
Oh, what's got into you two? You're a picture man and you're yelling about the stage, and you're a playwright and you're howling about Hollywood.
At least I'm honest about it. I work in pictures, but I don't pretend I like it.
Who's pretending? I like it and I'm going back. And what's more, I'm taking Terry with me.
You're what?
Oh, Keith, don't be absurd.
It's time somebody took her in hand, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to marry her.
Terry, you can't do that.
Well, why not, David?
Because I told you why 100 times. You belong in the theater.
So, that's the reason. Yes, you certainly have told me 100 times. 1,000! I've had it with the soup and the meat and the coffee. Actress!
Of course I've told you, because you are an actress.
And I've just realized why. Because you quit the theater yourself and you've been stabbing your own conscience by preaching theater to me. That made you feel less guilty, didn't it?
Terry, that's not true.
Oh, yes it is. So true. Funny, I never thought of that before.
Look, I've got to get out of here. So let me have just a moment. When are we going to get married?
When are we going to get married? Oh, we are going to get married, Mr. Burgess, when HollywoodToDunsinane.com. That's Shakespeare, you know, the fellow they're digging up out there.
Huh?
It's too late, Keith. When you walked out on me a year ago, you walked out on yourself too. That other Keith was cocksure and conceited, but at least he stood for something. What was it? Thunder and lightning and power and truth. Isn't that what you said? And if you believe in something, you've got to be willing to starve for it. Well, I was willing. So, I guess this leaves me just a young lady with a career. Or shall we say, just a young lady.
Well, I didn't like either the play or the cast, and I thought Laura Wilcox was terrible.
Of course she's terrible. You know how she got the part, don't you?
Sure, everyone on Broadway knows. The trouble with us is that we've been holding on to our our virtue.
Maybe you have.
Well, good night, and thank you ever so much.
Oh, thank you. I've certainly had one swell of an evening, all right.
Yes, so did I. What time is it? About 2 o'clock?
No, it's only 12.
Oh, really? I guess my watch is fast.
Look, I'm going to be in town all week. What are you doing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow, that's Tuesday. That's my gymnasium night.
Well, how about Wednesday?
Wednesday, I've got friends coming in from Europe on the Martania.
The Martania? I thought they took that off.
Did I say Martania? I meant Minnetonka.
Well, I've got to see you before I go. Of course, I'll be back next month.
Oh, I spend November in the Catskills, my hay fever.
Well, I'll call you anyway tomorrow, on a chance.
Well, chance.
Evening, Miss Judith. You went early.
May seem early to you.
Who's there?
Hello, Frank.
Why, Mr. Kingsley.
I hope we didn't wake you up, Frank. May we come in?
Yes, pardon my shirt sleeves. I thought one of the young ladies forgot her keys.
We wouldn't have bothered you at this hour, Frank, but it's terribly important. We want to see Miss Randall.
Miss Terry, why? She goes to sleep early. She gotta get up 7:30.
It's all right. Wake her up and ask her to come down.
Yes. You gentlemen want to wait in here?
I don't like the whole idea. A fine actress don't live in a place like this.
But she is a fine actress, Mr. Gretzel.
It don't look right to me. Something tells me it's no good.
Mr. Gretzel, you've had this play rehearsal for 2 weeks, and she can't make the grade. Face it, Jean is a motion picture actress, and that's all.
But she is a beautiful girl. When she comes on the stage, people will gasp.
You saw that rehearsal tonight, and that's the best she'll ever do.
But she's Jean Maitland. People will come to see Jean Maitland.
No, they won't. Theatergoers won't see a movie star just because they're movie stars. They've got to act.
Ah, woke Miss Terry up. She's coming right down.
Thank you, Frank. Believe me, this girl's an actress.
All right, an actress. Let's see her.
She's got presence and authority and distinction and a beautiful mobile face. She's exactly right for this play.
She is such a great beauty and such a wonderful actress. Where's she been keeping herself?
She's been learning her business.
All right, we'll let her read the part. What else am I here for the middle of the night? She's got to start tomorrow morning, tonight even. It's a great big part. Everything depends on it.
She can do it. She's young and eager and fresh. Wait till you see her. It's sweet of you to come down, Terry. I wasn't sure you would.
You knew I would, David.
Terry, this is Mr. Gretzel. This is Terry Randall.
How do you do, Mr. Gretzel?
How do you do?
Terry, I suppose I need to tell you why we're here. But do you think you could start rehearsing tomorrow morning in Mr. Gretzel's play and open in a week?
Wait a minute, Kingsley. Not so fast there. Let me get a look at her. This is the party you just now described to me?
Terry, I know what you can do, but Mr. Gretzel doesn't. Do you think you could read a couple of speeches just to let him hear you?
Now?
Would you, Terry?
I'll try.
How about this bit here?
May I look at it a second? Just to...
Oh, of course. You know it's rather difficult to jump right into a character.
What's difficult about it? We do it every day in the pictures. Come on, young lady. Val?
Look, boys, I haven't got any right to stand up here and tell you what to do. Only, maybe I have got a right. See, because, look. Oh, no, that isn't right. Because, look! Do you mind if I start all over?
All right, go ahead. Start over.
What do you want them to do?
Strike.
Oh! Look, boys. Look, boys. I haven't got any right to stand up here and tell you what to do. Only, maybe I have got a right. See? Because, look, I'm engaged to be married. You all know who it is. He's right here in this hall. In this hall. So if you all vote to go on strike, why, I guess it's no wedding bells for me. And don't kid yourself, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I've been through it before. I've been through it with my old man and my brothers, so I ought to know. It means cold and hungry and scared every minute somebody will come home with a busted head. But which would you rather do? Die quick fighting or starve to death slow? That's why I'm telling you, strike, strike, strike. That's why I'm telling you, strike,
must excuse me. I'm a plain-speaking man. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but in my opinion, this young lady is not anything at all. Not anything.
But Mr. Gretzel, you can't expect an actress to perform under these conditions. You don't understand.
All right, I don't understand, but I understand my business and I know what I see, so I will say goodnight and thank you. Come on, Kingsley.
I'm sorry, Terry. No one can look a great actress in bathrobes and slippers, and Mr. Gretzel only knows what he sees.
Are you working for me or against me, Kingsley?
I'm working for you. What are you going to do about your play tomorrow?